Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Arcades and Avenues, a podcast dedicated to Disneyland Paris, where we speak about contemporary things happening at the parks as well as having a fond look at what makes DLP unique. I am Ash, and again, I'm with my co-host, my co-pilot, Holly. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. Not bad at all. It's been a bit of a whirlwind week for me. Quite busy at work.
Oh, go for it.
A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people are down at work, either sick or on holiday. So not only do I have to pick up their stuff, I also have to do my stuff. And there's like more projects than there are people. And I've been kind of a bit of a hermit.
You've been spinning too many plates, that's the problem.
That's it. And not like the fun kind where you see out like a shitty circus. It's the horrible kind that you see at a shitty circus. Where all of the plates smash.
All the plates are on fire.
Yeah. But that's basically the only thing that's really been happening in my life for the past week or so. But how about you?
I was trying to think of something really interesting to say, and I don't have anything either. Obviously, I'm waiting, bated breath, to travel to DLP next week. But other than just everyday life, I went to see Cabaret at the Playhouse Theatre in London last weekend.
How was that?
Really good. I loved it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoyed it.
No.
And yeah, I'm glad. Would I go
Actually, you know
and
what?
see it again? What?
That does that because you are a theatre fan. So is this like a like how many have you seen in terms of the theatre? Do you do it on a regular basis? Is it a weekly thing or is it a monthly thing, a yearly thing?
A weekly thing. I wish. No, it's like a once a year thing that we go to the theatre.
Right. Okay.
And I don't know what to see next time. If I could afford to go more often, I'd go all the time. But it's just like everything these days. Going to the theatre is super expensive now, and I won't go if I'm going to have a crap seat, basically. So I like to be in the stalls. I'm the same. I like to be in the stalls. I'll get the best ticket that I can afford. But even like for my ticket to Cabaret last week was about 160 quid just for my seat.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. I would like to go as much. I would like to go as much as as other people do, but because where I want to sit is too expensive, it's hardly a thing for me because I don't want to sit in a crap seat. But no, that sounds fun. Actually, you reminded me as well. I went to, because I started on a bit of a depressing note, but to
did a little bit.
Back up again.
Come on, let's lift it back up.
Yeah. I went to a vintage fair.
Oh yeah, sweet with that. Yeah.
In Stoke Newington, and that was fun. That was really, really fun. Because they only do it once or twice a year, Mr. Vintage Fair, and all of the vendors are really like my stuff, 50s, 60s, very curated stuff, and the prices, although they can be a bit spenny, but they're not too outrageous, and they are affordable, and you know you could leave with some great pieces. So
did you get much?
That was fun. No, I was actually disciplined. I was there to help one of my friends who had a stall on there. So although it was good to see everything, I also had a bit of a job to do. So no, I didn't go there spending anything. I went there actually making money because I got paid for it. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it did look fun actually. Yeah. Was it just men's stuff though?
No. No. Everyone. Yeah. Men, women's, even kids. Stuff I saw.
I saw the homewares because there was a vintage Mickey Mouse telephone that I messaged you about, and I was like, I would have myself. I have no use for it.
No, it was right across from my stall actually, so I just kept to see people go like gasping all the time anytime that they walked past it or saw it. No, I don't think it was even for sale. I think it was probably one of those
for goodness
things.
sake.
Maybe it was for sale. I don't know. no one brought it. So either it was for sale and no one brought it, or it was one of the like props things to go with the store. But
Yeah.
people seem to like it, I guess. But yeah, you could tell as well the people that were walking in were all fashionable and, do you know what I mean?
Nice.
Vintage heads. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. But aside from that, there's quite a few news happening. DLP. We're going to start off with the drone drama. So probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, news is that Tales of Magic, the flagship night show at Disneyland Paris, has now had the drones removed.
Well, it hasn't had them removed yet.
Well, the decision has been made, but that will take place from the 1st of April.
Yeah, it's like 3
they will
weeks.
be making modifications. Yeah, they will be making modifications for it, with like the fountains and whatnot. But the drones itself will not be at Tales of Magic anymore.
It's a really
A night show
shocking
that has
decision.
received a night show that has received an award, which we announced in the last episode.
In literally the last
They're
episode.
saying actually, actually we're going to scale that
True
back
that.
now, and yeah, which is that makes me it just doesn't make any sense to me, and it makes me think that the other night show, the new one that's going to be
Cascade
at,
of Lights.
Cascade of Lights at Disney Adventure World, that must be really, really shit for them to say, well, we're going to take the drones from our main show and put it into Cascade of Lights.
But surely they haven't taken the drones from Tales of Magic to Cascade of Lights, because it's still showing both shows. Because at the moment they're showing Cascade of Lights and Tales of Magic with drones. So they have enough drones. So it's not a fact.
Apparently, apparently
Really?
these are different drones. These are, so it's not from the main show to, but I don't know if I buy it, because there's no other reason why this would ever make sense to take away the drones from Tales of Magic, like at all.
Do you think they were just like, okay, well, we've got the award now? I don't know, because it can't be it can't be a financial decision. I personally can't see it being a financial decision, because how much does it cost to use the drones? You've already got them, and you already have the technology to do what you're doing with them. And compare it to like fireworks or other pyrotechnics like fire. It's surely a cheaper option to use drones, because you can just recharge them. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a financial decision, but it's like they give you things with one hand, because obviously we're on today's the day of recording. It's the first annual pass preview day for World of Frozen, so they're sort of giving you something with one hand and taking away with the other. That's how I feel anyway. And what I also don't understand is that from the 4th of May to the end of September, they're going to do a modified version with enhanced pyrotechnics and water features.
Yeah, that's right.
But why are you only doing it for that 6-month period? Or like a few month period? It seems a bit. There's been no real like clarification on it. It's just like, yep, drones are permanently being taken away from Tales of Magic, and no other explanation really as to why. And I think as a community we would like to know why, because Tales of Magic is Tales of Magic because of the drones. Of course, you've got the projections down Main Street and everything else.
Well, yeah, that's another major factor as well. But like, you want to sell the VIP viewing of Tales of Magic, which, let's be frank, the projections on Main Street mean diddly squat when you're in VIP, because you're right up next to the castle. So that's not really a thing. So really, you should really be having the drones to kind of make that a selling point, and to get rid of it, it makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Because as well,
it still
with
doesn't
Tales
make
of
any sense.
Magic, the fireworks are not of course we always call it like the fireworks show, but there's not really that many fireworks in Tales of Magic.
No,
It's all
no.
projections and mostly drones. There's also obviously the water effects and some pyrotechnics, but it's the drones are the main selling point.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
very
It's true.
odd decision.
That's the whole point. That's why they put less. That's why they put less pyro and less fireworks, because it made up with the drones. So if you're getting the drones away, I don't understand it. It just makes no sense to me at all.
No.
And at this point, you probably might as well just scrap it. Put a nighttime parade. I prefer that then.
Yeah, same.
Really. Put a nighttime parade in the main park, and then have cascade of lights in Disney Adventure World. But like, I don't. Why would you half-ass it?
When it launched, you'll probably correct me on this. I didn't get to see it, but they did a pre-show, didn't they? Which was like the electrical sky parade, and they had like the train go over the castle in drones, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
And then they just stopped doing that as well, and I thought that was a really good like warm up to Tales of Magic, and they did that for a very small period of time, and then they don't think they even announced.
Well, that was always temporary. And they mentioned that was a temporary thing. We're gonna do, electric sky parade, and I think that was just really to, keep people's appetite wet until Tales of Magic came, because at that time you still just had illusions. They got rid of dreams again, and people were like, Illumination. Sorry, so. No, in fact, that was before Dreams. I'm sure that was even before Dreams. So they did that, and then Dreams came on.
Sometime,
so it was kind of it was kind of like a combo. They did that, and then they had Dreams afterwards. So that was never supposed to be a permanent thing, but I mean, I would like for some sense, because DLP has not made any sense for it, to be honest with you. So for the ones listening, share your thoughts on why it could be the case, other than they're taking from somewhere just to give to another thing. But it's really, really bizarre. Yeah. It will just feel empty, in my point.
It will feel empty. More drama.
Yeah, there we go.
Another fabulous decision coming out of Disneyland Paris this week. They have updated the park map that you use within the app when you're in Disneyland Paris. And the art style has changed, and it's very interesting. So people are unhappy, and I mean, I agree with them, like especially from things I've been seeing on Twitter, that the art style is very flat. It's been done as it was before, over like an aerial view, but now everything looks flat. So where before you could see like the Big Thunder Mountain, you could tell it was Big Thunder Mountain. Now it just looks like a brown blob.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen that. Have you seen that? But
I think I saw a few photos.
The biggest criticism has come from valid points that they believe it has been traced directly from Google Maps using AI, because there's been a few notable things. Social distancing markers are included now in Fantasyland on the Disneyland Paris map. Social distancing markers, of course, have not been in place in the park since 2021. Sir Lancelot's Carousel is permanently under renovation because they've included the construction walls around the carousel in the park map. What else, Ash? Was there something else? Other than the weird upside down toilet.
It just, that upside down toilet had me in stitches. I'm sorry. That was the most thing I laughed at the most, which just shows you, my maturity in terms of humour.
No, it really made me laugh hilarious. As well. So in World Premiere, they put the toilets, like, ladies and gents, like toilet sign, but it's like upside down and like in a weird angle, and it just doesn't make any sense.
No. But they did get it corrected though, apparently. Eventually, they got it corrected.
Check. I haven't looked since.
Yeah, apparently it's being corrected.
Have they corrected the social distancing? It got pointed out to them.
I don't know how much they corrected.
I'll have to go and have a look.
Some people were going on like, oh yeah, okay, now Big Thunder Mountain doesn't look like a blob. I'm like, okay, what about the other things? Because there was so much things that was wrong with it.
There was literally a whole thread on Twitter.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was
people finding more and more inconsistencies and like strange things on there. But I mean, it gave us a good laugh. It's not good. Let me clarify. It's not good. It's not a good look. Like with these odd decisions, like one, the drones, two, the map. Like we'll get on to some other stuff as well. Like I don't understand why these decisions are being made and why corners are being cut when financially, I don't know if you follow Statismic. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's a guy who does all the stats, like financial stats for Disney, and he's on Twitter, and obviously like it's a play on words with Phantasmic, and they have had the best couple of years on record. Disneyland Paris has had the best financial couple of years on record, but like, where's the money going? Because things like the park map, is it a big deal? No, not really. I try to stay off my phone as much as possible when I'm in the parks, but little things like that, I think it all adds up to guest experience, and it's just not good. But at the same time, it is.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of how much money they make, I don't know any, unless they, I don't think anything can improve DLP's communication, because their communication has always been horrendously awful. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, it is kind of, it is. Like even from D23, when that whole debacle of having live action Lion King imagery for the for the concept art, and people's like, so it's based on a live action? Like, no, it's based on the 1994. And like, so why have you got the live action? And people were just like they're not very good when it comes to communication, which we will delve into later on, I'm sure. Also, what else is happening?
So they're good with communication on some things and bad on the other, because they've released some images and behind the scenes of the renovation at the Sequoia Lodge. So the Sequoia Lodge is undergoing a refurbishment. I'm sure we've spoken about this on the previous pod. And it's being themed to Friends Who Live in the Forest, which will include Bambi and Merida. It all looks quite nice. I mean, the pictures were a bit like, you didn't really get to see too much, if I'm being honest. There was a couple of paint swatches, some pictures of Thumper. There was Merida's mum as a bear on a shower door. I can't even remember what the other pictures were. I've sent them to Ash so he can include them into the video. But it was like, what am I? Oh, okay. They've done a behind the scenes of some of the refurbishment work going on there, which is it's great. I welcome a refurbishment for Sequoia Lodge, as I do like this Sequoia Lodge. I like staying there, but it does need a facelift, so that's exciting. Your thoughts? I mean, I guess it's very hard to say with so little revealed, and so I can only really say, do you know what I mean, like, it's whatever, do you know what I mean, as long as it's getting the facelift, then I'm happy, because it sorely needs it. And I know people amongst the DLP community are very precious about Sequoia Lodge. So, I couldn't believe that. When you said that on our Unpopular Opinions podcast, I genuinely didn't believe it was a thing. And then we got so many messages about it. I was like, oh my God, like, have I been living under a rock? Because like, people were really pressed that you were like, it's not as good as Newport Bay. And they were like, yes, it is. It's like, Sequoia Lodge is the best. And I was like,
you were living under a Sequoia Lodge size rock.
Yeah.
In regards to that opinion, because that is definitely a thing.
People are very, very passionate about Sequoia Lodge, and but fear not, Ash, because there is like a little rumour that Newport Bay will also be getting its facelift. Who knows when? But there's been like, we've shared a few bits of like leaked concept art and stuff. So your precious Newport Bay won't be left out either.
And it won't be topped by Sequoia, which I'm happy with. I say that, I have no idea, because it depends on what they both look like at the end of the day, isn't it? But
going from the concept art, although I do like I think it should be kept with Mickey but it basically, if you guys have seen the leaked concept art online for the rumoured Newport Bay refurbishment, it's basically two options between Mickey and Friends or like the Little Mermaid, and then other random water themed Disney characters. And annoyingly, I would rather it stay Mickey and Friends, but I don't like the art style that they've chosen in the concept art, like of the Fab Five. It's like crazy, like, I don't know. It's
I like the royal blue of the Mickey and Friends. I don't like the pastel blue of the other characters, which is weird because I like pastel.
The other one, the one with Ariel and Luca and all that. I think, and Dory and Nemo and things. I think that one kind of hits a bit harder, if I'm being honest, Ash. But this is all rumoured. It's all speculation. It's some weird leaked concept art from like a survey that's been sent out from Disney to select people. So we'll see what happens. We'll discuss this when we've got the hard facts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also in the news, Plaza Garden closing its doors on the 1st of April for an extensive refurbishment, which should last. It's expected to last a year.
Oh no!
So yes, yeah, as you can see, Holly is very good about this.
I'm not a Plaza Gardens fan, guys.
No, she's a Geppetto fan though, and that's where she can meet. That's where she can meet him.
Love me some Geppetto. Everyone goes nuts for Geppetto. This is satire, if you can't tell, guys.
So yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, I mean, does it? Yeah, I don't know. I've not been in Plaza Gardens for at least a year, so.
Oh, I haven't been for like 10 years. Once was enough for me.
Oh really? I do like Plaza Gardens. It's not that bad.
I don't mind it, but I just think it was like the tables were sticky when I went, and it was all a bit like overstimulating and chaotic in there. And I just thought this was before it was character dining. That's how long ago it's been.
It is chaotic.
Yeah.
It is chaotic. I give you that. Yeah, I went before character dining actually, so probably even more than a year now. I think of it, but yeah, you're right. It is chaotic. But I mean, in terms of food, it's not as bad as anything else.
Yeah.
Usually, do you know what I mean? I'd visit. I don't know how regular I would visit. Probably every few years, like what I do now. But I wouldn't write it off. I would give it a go once it's back after its refurbishment.
I'll make a deal with you.
I probably will do it.
When it reopens.
Oh God,
we'll go together.
Yeah.
And we'll review it.
Is it still going to be character dining now?
I literally have no idea.
Back?
Again, communication,
right, okay.
DLP. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Because Auberge is closing as well, isn't it?
I heard about that, but I didn't really dig into how
so because
reliable
of
that
New
news
Regal
was.
View, they're closing Auberge as well. Which, I mean, I've never been to Auberge. Right. I can't see myself ever going to Auberge because I don't like the menu.
I went when Nisaba was like a little girl. That's the last time I went. And yeah, it's very, very French. You do have to be quite open to, have an open palate to go there, or French. It's very, very French. So you're probably used to the food. But it wasn't bad. It's just for the food and for the price, I'd rather just spend 100 on going to Royal Banquet, where at least I can pick and choose from the buffet rather than just getting a very over amplified French menu that I may only like 2 or 3 of the dishes from the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? So,
guys, I'm going to Royal Banquet for the first time when I go to DLP next week. I'm so excited.
Yes, you are. There we are. So,
I've never done it before.
What? And it's going to have characters. Characters is not it's not a favourite thing for you in the parks.
Yeah. But my daughter is got a real thing for characters at the moment, and meeting characters in Disneyland Paris is not easy unless you're willing to wait an ungodly amount of hours in a virtual queue. So it was very last minute that she brought up that she wanted to meet characters, and so I thought, well, I'll just check. And I did actually check Plaza Gardens first. I checked the app and I thought, let's see, I'll check for the days that were there, I checked, there was no availability. And then by some miracle, there was one space left for 1:00 on one of the days that we were there. So I just booked it, no, not even thinking. I know it's a hell of a lot of money. It's €100 each to eat at Royal Banquet. But do you know what? I want to try it.
No drink included?
No drink. I thought it was one drink.
Oh, yeah, sorry, one drink included, maybe. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
And you can use your annual pass discount as well. So that helps.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But yeah, let's go and see what it's all about. I know that she won't eat anything. She might eat a couple of Mickey nuggets and a bit of potato.
She's not going to be asked to. You're not going to have to pay €100 for her.
No,
surely.
She's €50. €50 for children, 100 for adults. But I'm willing to pay that for the character interactions that she will get out of it. Do you see what I'm saying? For me, yes, I know I've heard from you that the food is very good. I know a lot of people really do enjoy it, but I think for me, the price point is worth paying to not have to wait in like really long virtual queues, and it's stressful and that for her. So I'm happy to pay it so we can have a family meal, and for the character interactions that she'll get out of it, I'm sure I'll come back on our next pod and say it was worth the money.
Yeah. You will.
It's not something that we would do every trip, right? It's like a special thing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So it's all like it's not something we would do every trip, but we'll give it a go and see what it's like. Because I am not paying €100 for Regal View for that set menu.
Wow.
I'd rather have the buffet.
That's where I was about to go to.
Come on.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah.
As a family. And out of everything that was announced for Disney Adventure World, Regal View Restaurant was up there. Yeah, I love my food, but restaurants and whatnot and experience. Do you know what I mean? But not only that, just the way that it was presented and the way that it looked. I was like, wow, this looks incredible. I gotta eat there at least once.
Yeah.
And it still does look amazing. People that have gone there for previews, they said, it looks really, really good inside. But the menu hadn't been, announced or revealed yet. But I thought, you know what? Why not? While I book it, I'm going to book Regal View. We managed to find a dinner reservation on one of the days that we're going. Over the moon. Then, of course, it started trickling through. The menu, guinea, steak and onions, and the like, which I'll be honest, I'm not thrilled about. And then £100 per person, not including drink. I think this is where I got mixed up with Royal Banquet, because at least with Royal Banquet you do get a drink, but I don't think with Regal View you do get a drink. I think it's €100 without a drink.
Yeah.
And for a family of 5,
any discounts are not allowed for the first year of anything in Adventure World, so you won't be able to get. So
now, is this including food and drink? Because I heard that with food and drink it does. Yeah.
Which again, why are we? Why? Why do you hate your AP holders? Do you hate your cast members? I don't understand.
So I thought, and again, we're going back to communication from DLP. Yeah. I thought that when it comes to food and drink, you can get your annual pass discount because they do include it on the self-checkouts for the Nordic Crown Tavern.
Yeah.
And they do include it for your bread bowls if you want to go Chez Marie or Chez Toulouse. Yeah, they look good.
It's the only thing that's been reviewed positively so far.
Yeah. The other food hasn't been reviewed positively.
No, not nothing groundbreaking.
So I thought, when it comes to food, then maybe you're going to get discount, which I hope that may be the case. I still don't know yet.
I'll let you know.
I'm just basically piecing two things together, and only with merch that you're not going to get discount. But
I can accept the merch thing. I can accept that.
yeah,
But I feel like
because they did that
food and
with
drink,
Avengers Campus.
yeah, I
They did that
know
with
they
Avengers
did with Avengers Campus, and the merch thing I can accept because merch isn't a necessity. But food and drink, when they want you to stay in their theme park all day, is. I need to eat.
Yeah.
I need to stay hydrated. I don't understand. What annoys me is they're like, okay, well then, in which case, I'll just walk out of Adventure Way and walk round the corner and get
To
my
Adventure Bay.
to Avengers Campus. Let's go. I'll go to Avengers Campus. I'll go to Stark Factory, get a bowl of pasta or a pizza and a drink, and get my 15-20% off food and drink.
Yeah.
No skin off my nose. It's just bizarre. Well, I mean, I don't know for definite now. You're making me question because, again, communications. If anyone is visiting the AP previews this weekend and you're listening to this, can you let me and Ash know? Was you allowed to use your AP discount on food and drink, or was it just a blanket rule of no discounts to be used anywhere?
Well, apparently they didn't pay for it because it was on the house.
No,
for
today is a preview day, babes.
Oh right, okay. For
it's
the
gold
preview.
AP
Okay, so
holders
what was the other day? The
Yesterday
insiders.
was a press preview.
Right. Okay.
Today is
so
the first
is
of the AP holders, and today is for gold passes only. So if you're a gold pass holder and you're listening to this, did you get a discount on a bottle of water and your meatballs, or did they say no?
Yeah. Yeah, because €500 for a meal. Oh God.
Yes, so for Ash really it would be €500 for him and his family.
That would be really.
So have you cancelled it? Have you still got the reservation?
No, I haven't cancelled it. I still got the reservation because the reservation.
Still toying with the idea
more,
then?
Well, it's hard to get. Do you know what I mean? So I know if I know 100% that closer to the time, there's definitely no discounts, and I can't magically cough up the money for it, then fine, I'll cancel it, right? But if there's some way where either of those things can happen, then I might as well keep it because I know that I'm not going to be able to book it as easily again. I booked it really, really early, so
but, I mean,
that's why I don't really want to relinquish it that early.
I know, but it's like a mortgage payment to eat at that restaurant, and then if you don't enjoy the food, would be what would play on my mind. £500, my God! Like, think of what you could do with £500. That is just getting your partner and the kids a 3-course meal. And it's going to be more than £500 if they don't have the discount because you guys are going to want to have a drink.
Yeah.
I mean, that's rent.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, you don't have to convince me. I know it's batshit, but we ask that question: how much does it take for us to not want to pay something at Disneyland Paris if you want to experience it enough?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This goes with the price of annual pass.
Yeah.
This goes for the price of anything that you want to do. Do you know what I mean? So, and this isn't a regular thing. I'm not going to go there again. For a long time anyway. So, let me just check now on the Disneyland Paris website. How much is it to go to Pim's Kitchen?
I think it's
so it is €45.
Yeah, same as Waltz, and that's a buffet, but you don't have the character interactions.
Waltz is more.
Oh, Waltz is 55, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Waltz
so there's €10 difference. I mean, I'm now going to hold everything up to Waltz like you do. What have you done to me, Ash?
So, that is buffet all you can eat. So let's say all of us are adults where we're not. I got Noah. But let's say all of us, actually no, because he's not even included in the infants anymore. So yeah, we're all adults. We're all paying adult prices. That's €45 for everyone. 225. Which is still a bit of a bump, but you could but you get discount under that. Like that's easier to swallow than €500 without any discount.
This is what I'm saying to you. Like, I had the option to book Regal View for the preview day. In fact, the same day that I'm going to Regal View. I wouldn't. I'm
You're
not
not a fan of the menu anyway,
like,
are you?
for the sake,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd eat this. I would find something to eat. I'm not a picky eater. I say this all the time. I'm not a picky eater. Do I like guinea fowl? No. I like steak. I'm sure me and Ash had a whole conversation about the guinea fowl because he'd never heard of bird and a bird and a bird or three bird roast.
I thought she was making it up. Honestly,
No,
I thought
it's
it
a
was
legit
like some
thing.
human centipede joke, but with food.
But no, what I was saying was, I had the option. I could have gone to Regal View, or I could have gone to Royal Banquet, both of which have characters. One's half the price of the other. Well, it's not actually technically the same price, but I can get my annual pass discount in Royal Banquet because there's less of us than there is if you lot. But I can get my annual pass discount there. So, and I know that we'll all find something to eat from the buffet.
But I am going to be meeting characters that have unique and rare costumes that can never be found anywhere else.
I love this so much. I actually am so happy with the. I'm happy because it's nice to see the princesses in their village outfits. Two, I'm happy for the cast members because walking around in a ball gown in a dining hall must be hell on earth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like a hooped skirt. It must be so much nicer for them to interact with people,
100%.
not wearing a ball
Cindy
gown.
will tell you. Cindy will tell you after what she does out of Berge de Cendrillon. She'll say it. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
What are your thoughts? Are you happy with the outfits for the princesses?
Yeah, I'm loving them all. I like the Briar Rose one.
Yeah.
I think that looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I like characters. I'm good with character interactions because I play into it. The more you play into it, the more you get out of it. So I'm pretty cool with that. But yeah, yeah. It's I do have to kind of reside to the fact that I may be spending a mortgage payment on a meal.
To meet princesses in a different outfit.
But I'm meeting princesses in a different outfit that you can't pay Premier access for.
That's something money can't buy.
Something money can't, but well, it can. It's 100 bloody euros.
It's £500.
So
mate.
it's 500.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. That's 50 grand.
Yeah. Bloody hell. So yeah, they will be making their money back, mate. They will be making their money back.
They're already larking all the way to the bank anyway, but they're going to take away your drones.
Yeah.
From Tales of Magic and God knows what else. Tune in to next month's podcast to find out if Ash actually went to the Regal View.
Well, we won't have an episode next month because I won't be able to pay my electricity bill, so
yeah, true.
I won't be able to do the podcast.
You won't be able to hop on now. Bankruptcy.
I'll be broke.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah.
Moving on.
If you haven't guessed by now, folks, this is a wing it episode. We actually have no main topic to speak of. We're just riffing off the top of our heads. We thought, why not?
We have lots of stuff to speak about. They're mainly like bits and pieces of new VLP.
It's not
structured. But we haven't got like a set topic. We're just because again, casual
what is there really to talk about except for Disney's Adventure World?
Yeah,
and World of Frozen. So yeah, that's what we're going with. Actually, you know what? Now, speaking off the top of my head, and something that has caught our eye, and will really apply to a lot of the content creators, is the new media ban on cameras, microphones, lenses,
drones?
These things here. Tripods, drones. Apparently, who's bringing drones in?
Who's bringing a drone?
What the hell is that about?
Who's bringing their own drone to Disneyland?
Do you know what? We tolerated it for this long, but now, ladies and gents, you can't bring a drone in. Who's bringing a drone in? Who
Who
was
was
doing
bringing
that?
in a drone? I want to know. Did you get into? I can't see how they wouldn't have. They would have let you in with a drone before now. Weird. Also, professional lighting equipment is no longer allowed because apparently that was allowed before.
That's true. Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore.
Not all professional sound equipment. I can't remember what else was on there now. I did share it on our Instagram story.
A lot of us got in a little bit of a tiff because we're like, oh, so we can't film, and I don't think that is the case. I think again, it's terrible communications from DLP. Again, no, mate, it's just this now.
Well, what makes me laugh? Well, actually, let's just set the record straight. If you have a DJI Osmo Pocket camera, it's been said that that's fine. If you have the little clip-on mics or the miniature microphones, that is fine. You know, because they can't argue and say, you know, it's the same size as my phone.
Well, it's not even about the size. It's like there's no way you're alienating 90% of the people that you've put on the Inside Ears program.
Right.
Like, there's no way. Why would you do that? Why would you invite all these vloggers and bloggers that come with their cameras and say, oh, actually, no, you can't bring it in anymore? So that's just, first of all, that's just stupid and that's dumb. And they're not doing that. I refuse to believe that they are doing that.
No, I think it's more of
it's more about the people. Can you remember when we went together and that guy that went really above and beyond for some reason, I don't know why, but there was the Avatar drone show.
Oh my God, yes, I forgot about that.
Big, massive tripod. I don't know why. No idea why.
And I'm not even kidding, guys. He was taking up about a metre circumference of space, and he was there from like 6. Me and Ash went for dinner, came into studios, and we stayed a couple of hours because we knew that this Avatar Fire and Ash drone show was happening, and he was all set up and ready to go, and we were like, oh, what time is it? And he was like, oh, 10 p.m. It was like
yeah, and what time was it then? It was like
we ended up like, we had time, we walked around, we had mulled wines, we went to Tower of Terror, like we had, and then like I rocked up literally 2 seconds before it started, but he was there with all his space and all his professional equipment. I understand that, because like that's unnecessary. Like, you're here.
So I think that's what it applies to.
Yeah,
I think that's what it applies to. I don't think it applies to. Do you know what I mean? It can't be DJI. That's just as big as your phone, and it doesn't apply to that. I can't believe it does.
No, do you know what I think it is? In Anaheim this past week, a guy was live streaming with a full setup and a group of people, and they were swatted inside Disneyland.
Oh wow! Okay.
Do you know what swatted means?
Swatted.
Swatted, yeah.
Oh, no. Swatted.
So basically, someone who was watching live.
So basically, the team has. I imagine it to be is the Disney team have seen that and goes, nope, come out, and they've all just come out of nowhere and
watching the live stream had made loads of calls to the like local sheriff's county or whatever, and said like, this guy's posing a threat essentially, and he's inside Disneyland, like I've got him on live stream now. So then they've sent out a police helicopter, loads of police units.
What?
Yeah, and it caused a big thing, and I think, and then he was refusing to put his camera. I'll send it to you on Instagram. He was then refusing to like stop live streaming, so he had to be like. Then there was like a big thing about him being escorted out of the park, and like they were filming it all of him being escorted out of the park. And he's like, oh well, I haven't done anything. I've just been swatted. I'm just here live streaming. And they were like, yeah, but it's causing a disturbance for like the comfort of other guests. No, so you have to leave, and because he refused to leave, he got a lifetime ban. But I think
how do you know that's linked to Anaheim? Is this
because
rule
it's been
applied to all parks?
Over the parks. The rules are not just Disneyland Paris.
Is this applied?
Every single
okay,
park.
right.
Well,
okay.
our park and stateside. So that's
Yeah.
I mean, it could be completely. I think there's got to be some relevance in that. Personally, like a guy being swatted at Disney, because in like the Disneyland Anaheim Reddit group that I'm in, people are like, "Why is there so many SWAT teams here? Why is there a police helicopter SWAT like circling?" And like they like stopped even like the Disney buses. If you type it in on Google, it'll come up. So
Wow,
I'm sort of thinking,
that's
has
crazy.
it got something to do with that? Like people who are coming in with like a bit like what we were talking about on earlier, when they have like a whole team streaming them and recording them and stuff. I think that's what they mean, because at the end it does say for commercial and journalistic purposes as well, doesn't it? Promotional.
Which
and
vlogging. What is vlogging? That has to
I mean,
be
it is
commercial
kind of
purposes.
journalistic.
It's
I mean,
not.
to an
It's
extent,
not.
it is.
Vlogging.
But
You're
like,
you're not a journal.
anyone could be
Is
a
it?
news reporter or journalist these days. You know what I mean? But no, it's
maybe.
weird, isn't it? Like they make a point at the end to be like for commercial and journalistic purposes, but they reserve the right to turn anyone away. So if you've got a DSLR camera and you're just there to take pictures of your family with your professional camera, then you might want to just double check before you go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. It boggled my mind. I think people panicking at first, but I don't think it means that vloggers
Yeah, but
can't
do you
go
think
there.
people rightly panicked because it was very blanket term? Like the statement that was released was like Disneyland will now prohibits professional cameras, video cameras, tripods who exceed 20 centimeters. It was very it just says microphones. So people, what
Yeah,
constitutes
but you know
a
what?
professional camera these days? Your phone could.
Yeah, but you know what? They
camera.
they have to.
Yeah.
They have to. In companies have to do blanket, because if you start making exceptions, then people will try and find loopholes to fill that exception. So it's easy for Disney to say this is a blanket, and then we'll let people know whether we'll allow it or not. So I think there just has to be a degree of common sense. Like, yes, this is blanket, but it doesn't mean that a small cat. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't mean that. Sorry, like me getting my phone and now doing a YouTube video. They're not good. They're just not going to take it away, and
No.
that amounts to a DJI really. So I think that's basically what it is. But you know, I'm sure we will see. Some people have already said that they reached out to DLP to get it clarified, and that doesn't include DJIs. So there we are.
I think as well it panics a lot of people because like the timing of that like bit of news coming out, that statement they put out was like 6 p.m. the night before the press preview of World of Frozen. So like, understandably, the whole community is gonna be like, wait, what?
Yeah. It was shit timing. It was awful timing. They shouldn't have
It was
done
just
that.
like 6 o'clock in the evening. People are like getting ready to go pack. Well, some people are packing or on their flights for the press for the annual pass reviews. And they're like, yeah, you can't bring your camera anymore. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
So I can understand the
it's quite
panic. And
bizarre.
to be fair, I initially panicked and I text Ash and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, but I mean, like DLP report, DLP, they all got their videos out on
Pixie Dust.
Pixie Dust have all got them out on YouTube already. So it clearly doesn't mean that, because they've let them in and let them film. So I just don't think so that is the case. The post has done the rounds, and it's done pretty well. Our childhood Disney posts.
I was wondering what you were referring to. I was like,
to the genius of Holly knowing about trends, because I have no idea about trends. I don't really follow
No, Ash was
trends.
like, what?
But,
why do you need a picture of me as a kid?
I'm literally a boomer in that regards to trends. I just don't follow it.
I'm like,
But
don't
there
ask
is the
questions,
trend of
just send me the pictures, okay? Thank you.
Yeah. So I sent the pictures, and we had a look at our photos, and the photos did well. We had a bit of a laugh. It was really, really good. It was a well-made post, and for Instagram, because Instagram is notoriously hard
Or
to
Instagram.
get.
Guys, if you listen to our podcast, We're Arcades and Avenues on Instagram. Please give us a follow.
Yeah, yeah. But it's just Instagram. Like the Instagram algorithm is like you would have to post probably up to 150 videos or posts before it starts to pick up. Instagram kind of works like YouTube in that way. But the one photo, which I thought we would have got a bit of, I don't know about TikTok. I'm not seeing what TikTok is saying, but Instagram not really said much. I thought we would have got a bit more people picking it up on that. But
I know
the photo with Mowgli
this is Ash's photo.
Has kind of flew under the radar. But for people who haven't seen it yet, go and check it out again. As what Holly said, we're on Arcades and Avenues on Instagram and on TikTok. We've got our childhood photos on there, and to Holly's surprise and laughter, because she finds it hilarious.
I mean, it is funny.
One of my photos, it is funny, let's be honest. One of my photos is with Mowgli. Now, it's not really me that's the photo for, I'm just a kid, but Mowgli is there, and he's got a whole bodysuit
nude bodysuit.
Nude bodysuit with red trunks. And I was thinking, well, how comes Mowgli? Where's Mowgli? Why's Mowgli not a meet and greet anymore?
There's a reason. It's a safeguarding children.
There's a reason. Yes. We realise that you can't actually have
it would
a
have
grown
only been allowed
man
in the 90s.
cosplaying a naked boy.
Yeah.
To meet children.
Yeah.
Is actually not a good look. Believe it or not.
Honestly, I'm so surprised that nobody commented that, because like I just thought it was so funny. Like you and me were laughing for ages about that photo. Like, oh my god, like there's just a grown ass man wearing a nude bodysuit and an orange nappy cosplaying as Mowgli. And Disney were like, yeah, that's fine, send him out to Adventureland.
Is it going to be 10-year-olds? Yeah, it's fine, go ahead.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine.
Did he? Do you think he already had that haircut, or do you think or do you think they told him to do it? Do you think they said
it was probably a wig, mate, but
you're gonna have to.
Actually, your face in that picture is a bit like freaked out. Anyway.
Well, because Mowgli's bigger than me.
Yeah. And you were like a 10-year-old boy at that point.
Oh, are you supposed to be my age?
What are they feeding him in the jungle?
Why have you got
are you so hairy?
What's going on? Yeah, it was.
Why are you
that was a Magic Kingdom. Yeah, well, to be fair, it was probably best that he did wear that because. I mean, safeguarding issues, and also, it's Florida. That particular photo was in Florida, so he would have burnt.
Sweating out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what year was that? That was 97. So.
It was about the same time as my pictures were taken October. As well. 96, 97. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Except for the one in DLP where we're both wearing the yellow rain max. That would have been 2001.
Right. So the photo where I'm with my little brother and we're pointing at the sign, that's 1999.
Yeah.
That's 99.
Crazy.
So yeah, that was pretty fun.
Right. Shall we talk about our online first impressions of Adventure World and World of Frozen?
Yes, that's
we are
a
going
good
for
point.
ourselves in a couple of weeks. I go next week, Ash shortly after. Do you want to discuss how you feel so far? Because obviously we'll change by next month when we've both had our trips and we've seen it for ourselves.
Yeah. By the next episode, we'd have gone. Of course, I'm looking online now. Obviously, they had the inside ears and press release. So good to see that. Looking at DLP report. Also looking at, and shout out to DLP Town Square, Jeff, who is
shout out to Jeff.
One of the OGs, been doing it for a while, and love to see that he was invited, and you get really good, reliable information from him. So
yes, you do.
Looking at what I seen, it looks worthy of a second park.
Yeah.
That's what I do know. I mean, I say no in the looser sense because I've not been, but from reliable people saying it and from the photos that I've seen, it does look like now it's worthy of a second park. It's got that American expansion to it. The lake is really big. In fact, probably bigger than DCA's lake.
You know, that was my first impression. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Like when I saw it,
huge.
I was like, "What?"
It's huge.
Like really, really big.
Like way bigger than and in fact, the actual whole area is way bigger than I ever imagined.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's kind of good, but kind of like I wish they'd have lessened it a little bit. Like, still make it big, but they could have reduced that bit to about 20% and have some other spaces where they probably could put an attraction or do something else. Again, I'm speaking out that through the lens of looking at through a photo. Until I go there, it may change, and I'll be like, oh, actually, no, it works pretty well. But right now, it feels like the lake is probably a little bit too big, but I don't know.
Yeah, but do you think
but it does look massive.
I think what they've done, and I think it may have been DLP report that said this, and I think they're absolutely correct. Yeah, it looks massive now, but this area of the park has been future-proofed. So what does that mean? That means, you know, in 4 years or so, we'll have the Lion King land. That will be another area that is going to be built up. So at the moment, the sight lines from areas around the lake, not great, but we have to imagine that, you know, the foliage and the trees are going to grow in this time. We've got Lion King land to be built around this lake. Obviously, there's been rumours of Avatar, although we don't know. There is another space next to the lake. In fact, there's actually quite a bit of space where they could do a lot of things. Obviously, we've got the up attraction, which, can I just quickly say, I am disappointed. And I hate to be like, you know, the naysayer, the negative person. I am disappointed they haven't managed to get that open for this year, with all the time that they've had to work.
What's
on
that again?
The up attraction. You know, the swinging seats that's going to be built. That's not going to be open until next year.
But that was announced afterwards.
Slap on.
That was a last minute. That was because they announced all of World, and then the following they said, "Oh, and now Up is coming." At the DLP only events, and I'm like,
Tangled was like
Why?
a last minute thing as well, wasn't it?
No, I think that was with.
I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I think
else.
At the moment, it might feel a bit strange that there is just so much space, which, you know, if you visited the Disney Studios park over the last 3 years, it's been very, very tight because there have been construction walls everywhere. I mean, gosh, a couple of years ago at Christmas, it was like a bottleneck between coming out of Studio One, now world premiere, going towards sort of Crush's Coaster and the Ratatouille area. That was like, it was construction walls the whole way. We've had repaving work done, so it's really nice that finally these construction walls in a week or so's time are going to come down, and then that's it, and they can work on the expansions around the lake.
Yeah, no, it is future proof. So it is going to feel a bit barren, so to speak. You know, the foliage won't have been there yet, and so it's going to feel like that for a bit. But it's as soon as things get going and they start adding more, that's when you're going to feel it, you know, fill up a bit more. I would like them to have waterproof, weatherproofed it a bit. I don't know.
I didn't even think of
where
that.
they thought they was. Like, they're not in LA.
Open.
Like, we're in France. It's very open, and it will, you know, piss it down the occasional time. What are you going to do? Like,
the occasional time, a lot of the time. And like on the flip side of that, Ash, in the summer when it gets like 30, 40 degrees in France, it's going to be so
shade.
Damn hot because there's no shade.
Yeah. So
I didn't even think of that. That's a very interesting point to make.
Yeah, that's one thing that they really took on board in the main park.
Yeah.
But for some reason in the expansion, that's just not something that was considered as much, and I don't know why. It's really really bizarre. The food from all accounts, and this is something I'm not going to know until I get there.
Yeah, same.
Is a bit underwhelming.
Yeah,
from what I've heard. Very tasteless.
Are we surprised?
Bland. Not surprised, unfortunately. No. But again, it is something that I was hoping that they've had enough. You know, with the food that is already in the main park, it's already in the main park now, right? They've probably got a contract that is locked in for the next year or 2 years, right? So people complaining about it, they're like, well, this is how it's going to be now for the foreseeable future until we can change it, right?
Yeah.
Where here it's like a new slate, right? They must have heard about the complaints of food being naff, and they're like, okay, well, let's try and blow you out of the water now, where we're going to show you that we could actually do good food. And I don't think they've taken the opportunity, unfortunately.
Well, I mean,
the food at Frozen has kind of, from all accounts, looks bland. I was looking at the photos from DLP Welcome, and there is the bread bowls, which actually, for all intents and purposes, it looks good. Like, the photos look great compared to what you get. But the what was I looking at? I was looking at the rolls, the lobster rolls. It just looks like it looks like you've literally got. It is, a brioche sandwich. It looks like you've got a hot dog bun and you've flipped it on the side and you've just stuffed things in it. That doesn't look appetizing. And then you've got these. What are they? I think they're potato fritters or something.
Oh yeah, they're almost like potato rosties, aren't they? With like fillings on top of them.
And I shit you not, I was looking at that with Assi and we were both laughing our head off because we saw the menu and it said, for meat, I think it was like prosciutto with so-and-so.
There's a prosciutto one, there's a pastrami one, there's a salmon
There's a prosciutto one. Yeah, there we go. A pastrami or prosciutto one. There's a vegan one, and then there's a chicken one. And the pastrami one in particular, oh my God, it just looks like a slab of meat. Yeah, it just looks like spam.
It does look like spam.
It looks like spam. And I was laughing my head off. I was like, there's no way. Absolutely no way you're giving this to people. A brand new like resort, essentially, right?
Right. Listen,
so
I'm gonna try a few bits. I'm definitely gonna try the bread bowl. I don't know. I might try it. I think Steve said to me, my other half, he was like, we watched DLP Welcome. Actually, they did a food video. And he wanted to see the lobster roll. And he was like, I don't know if I trust that lobster roll from Disneyland, actually, now I'm looking at it. And I thought, it didn't look... I had high hopes that it could look better. However, the shoe buns that they're doing, the princess-themed shoe buns, they look quite good. You seen them?
Yeah, no, they look good. Yeah, they look good. Yeah, they look good.
And then...
Yeah, they always get desserts better than savoury food, which is a bit annoying for me because I'm not a sweet tooth. I'm a savoury person.
Except for those gingerbread Mickey and Minnies at Christmas time, we were both like, well, we had one twice, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean,
but I think if bland, I can deal with bland. I can bring a bit of salt and pepper in my bag, and I can deal with that because I am just happy that.
Just stop being a coward. Stop being a coward. Put some flavour in there. Put some flavour in there. Yeah, you're right. In all intensive, you're right. Given the option of burgers and fries or steak again, or bland different, I'll pick the bland different. You are right. I'll give you that.
The Swedish meatballs. We've got there is a plenty of things to try. Will it do to everybody taste? No, but like I'm just I'll take bland. You can always bring your own blooming sauces. You can bring your own sriracha in your handbag. Do you know what I mean? If it bothers you that much.
Unless they stop that at security, but yeah, I think I just
or sachets.
Maybe that's what I'll have to do. Yeah, sachets. But I just wish they would stop being like DLP Town Square. Jeff, he before the whole preview, he went into the main park. He went to Adventureland to Colonel Hattie's, and he had the butter.
That's chicken. I did see that on Twitter. Yeah,
and he was like, "This is absolutely bland," but it's better than having burgers and fries again. So on that merit, you should try it. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Like that. You know what? I'm not gonna speak anymore on the food until I've been and I've tried it for myself.
Yeah,
Because I
exactly.
just
Because you're
think,
not gonna. Yeah.
we can sit here and we can say, oh well, people have said this and that, and that it's bland and it's not got any flavour. But at the end of the day, we are still in the preview stages. It hasn't officially opened yet. They've still got time to change things. So I will when we've been.
That's what you think will happen. Do you think that?
Well, I think they'll
Do
be
you think that
listening
will happen?
to, people like Jeff who got a press invite, and he's wrote on Twitter, we've been given this option. I found it was very bland. I think, surely they're going. I'd like to think that Disney are going to be like, right, okay, well, we need to season this a bit more, or that's what the whole point of these soft openings are for, is to see that everything runs smoothly and to hear guest feedback. Is it not?
Yeah. Wow.
There you go then.
Yeah, no, 100% it is. But seldom time DLP follows common sense advice.
We've got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Ash.
I have to. I wait with bated breath.
All right.
As you said. So.
Positive note. I love the boat show.
Yes, that looks good. That does look good.
I like that. It has fireworks and fountains, and it's a whole. I think I'm all for the boat show. Looks amazing. I cannot wait to see that. I've watched several videos on it now, and I'm like, yay, this is so cute.
It does.
Although,
look
did
good.
you notice that Olaf's eyebrow fell off yesterday?
No.
Go onto our Insta story on the second video I posted. He's missing his eyebrow. One of his eyebrows fell off during one of the performances, and that had me and my sister absolutely wetting ourselves yesterday. But again, it's this soft opening, but he'd lost an eyebrow in the boat show, and then in the
I do love that.
Both eyebrows again.
Nice. Because he's roaming free as well, isn't he? Mm-hmm. And then you've got the Disney marching band back.
He's behind a metal gate.
Yeah, exactly.
And I knew that would be the case, because honestly, I'd rather him be behind a metal gate than him not come out at all, because that would happen.
Exactly.
People would abuse it, and then I'd rather him be in a little area with a cast member that's secure than not be out at all.
That's true. Because
let's be honest, people are going to mob him, Robo Olaf. They're going to see him, and then people it's amazing engineering, but I just don't think they really thought it through, because guests do be crazy.
Guests do be crazy.
They do be crazy.
Yeah. And that's even with regular meet and greets, never mind a little animatronic. It's wow.
Where you can remove his body parts. His arms and his nose and stuff.
Yeah. The Disney marching band, they're back.
Love that.
Which is great. I love that. I want to see more of that. I will always keep banging on about more streetmosphere. Yeah?
Yeah.
I will always keep banging on about that, because that's what also makes the park, the whole small, different, entertainment that you see when you're walking through the park, whether it's a little band, whether it's the Dapper Dans or anything like that. That's what makes the atmosphere, the streetmosphere, so to speak. So I'm glad that they are back, and they're in Disney Adventure World.
I do have a caveat to all this. I am slightly worried that once the preview days have been and gone, and that the opening is said and done, sort of towards the end of summer, that we're going to slowly see these streetmosphere things drop off. Because there's a Flynn and Rapunzel show as well that I see yesterday.
I mean, that's already that's tiled into the floor. They've got a whole sun in the floor, so they've made that.
This is Disneyland Paris we're talking about, Ash.
Well, just like what you said earlier, give them a chance, right? So give them a chance. So I think
I would like to see Minnie's marching band a permanent fixture. I would like to see Minnie's marching band a permanent fixture in Adventure Bay, because the outfit, everything about it just works. Also, side note, love Mickey's new outfit. I'm not a character person, guys. I love Mickey's Adventure Way.
Would you do a meet and greet with him in his new?
I am going to. You've heard it here first, folks. I am going to meet Mickey Mouse in his like Dapper Dan style outfit because it's
Yeah,
just so darn cute. And I think it fits
yeah.
the like I want what I say is we'll get into more of like the details of World of Frozen, but after I've been, do you know, I actually consumed so much World of Frozen and Adventure World content yesterday that I had a dream about it last night. So we'll get into more
Really,
of it
what was
when
the
I've
dream?
actually been. But I overall, I'm gonna say I'm super impressed, super impressed.
Okay, but
Uh,
scale back on that. What was the dream? What was your dream about?
I was just trying to get ready for my preview day, and I was like losing everything. Couldn't find my phone charger, and couldn't find my DJI, and it
Wow.
like my hair weren't going right. It was like one of those dreams where you're anticipating. So like,
Are you sure that was a dream? Sounds like a nightmare.
yeah, well, it was a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, when I woke up at 5 in the morning, like, oh god, and then I said to Steve, he was like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing awake?" And I was like, "I think I consumed too much World of Frozen content yesterday because I've had like a anxiety nightmare / dream about it."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Bloody
yeah,
hell.
like I'm genuinely like really impressed. I can't wait to see it all for my own eyes. Frozen Ever After. Very, very surprised, pleasantly surprised to see that it's mostly in English.
Yeah, I know.
There's
I was
two
quite
there's two
weird.
options, but the only difference is Olaf in the beginning. So he'll either greet you and say, what is his little spiel, and it will either be in French or English, and then reverse.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the rest of the attraction is mainly in English. And I was
Yeah.
surprised by that. Like it doesn't bother me at all. Like I'm in France, I expect. Then I think they balance the English French quite well, to be perfectly honest with you. But I was surprised it was like
Yeah, they
very
do.
very English heavy for Frozen Ever
Yeah.
After.
It was a bit weird, to be honest with you. But I think maybe they just copied the Epcot one and that was it. But you would have thought they would have had time to, like, do you know what
I
I
mean,
mean,
this has
dub it
been
a bit.
coming for like what 10 years?
Yeah, like 2017 is when it was announced.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is a bit crazy.
What was your thoughts?
But, yeah, wow. On Frozen Ever After or general?
Just like
Yeah.
just general. What are your general thoughts?
Yeah, just generally, like I said, I think it's it's befitting of a second part now. It is going to be great. I don't think there's a lot to do. I think they want to keep people in there as much as possible, but I think for the first few weeks when it's open, you're going to be there a long time. But that's just because of how many people are there and how long it takes to get through everything because of lines, but not because of the offerings. Like
Did
the
I
offerings
tell
are not
you?
going to be a lot at all.
In the preview days, we're only allowed to ride Frozen Ever After once. We get given a voucher basically, and we can only go on it the one time. You can ride Rapunzel's Tangled Spin as many times as you like, but you can only
Yeah.
ride Frozen Ever After
mean-
on the preview day once. I'm a bit gutted about that because I feel like I'm going to be there.
I
like,
mean, yeah.
I've got to take it all in. I've got to, and then I'm going to like the pressure's on then for me to like really.
Do that again.
Oh my god. It's like the pressure's on, and then I was like, oh, I was gonna do a bit of filming and stuff, and then I was like, I'm not gonna bother
Yeah.
filming it because it's on YouTube already. Like, why do I need to film it? I just need to sit
Yeah,
there
that's true.
and enjoy the ride. I think. Do you agree?
Soak it in. Yeah, I agree. But that's the flagship ride in that area, right? So that's
Yeah.
probably why they're saying go on to Tangled as much as you can, but not onto Frozen Ever After.
There's only so
But
many times
yeah,
I could ride the
generally
teacup.
it's. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I looked at it and I still wasn't really impressed, but we wasn't going to be impressed because it's the teacups essentially, isn't it?
It's
So
fine. Do you know what? I think it's well themed. I like the. That's another thing I was impressed with. Just watching and people's videos, live streams, and things from yesterday. I'm in love with the soundtrack for Adventure
Yes.
Way, Adventure Bay.
yeah, the
Frozen
music
Land.
is really, really good.
It's incredible, and I can't wait to hear it in person. Really impressed with that. What are your thoughts on Cascade of Lights? Have you watched any of it yet?
I watched a little bit. I haven't watched the full thing.
Okay.
And I'll probably wait until I go there, to be honest with you. And that was the little bit that I watched wasn't even my choice. It's just because it came up through it, and I was seeing it. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Because even Americans are posting it. But yeah, it looks okay, but I can't really fully comment on it until I see it. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it on
What are your
Happy
thoughts?
Catherine's live stream, and I've watched it again from DLP Welcome on YouTube this morning. Again, like, I don't want this. Like, my opinion may change.
That says it all, really, doesn't it? Bloody hell.
My opinion may change when I've seen it in person. I don't. Like, this isn't like I'm not setting this in stone or anything. I was a little bit disappointed. I think that the technicality of it all, the pyrotechnics, amazing. I love that it's a 360 show that you can watch from anywhere on the lakes. It means it's not going to get crowded per se. You know, there's space. You can see it from all angles. I don't know. It's just very Avenger heavy. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't watched it.
Okay.
It's very Avenger heavy, and spoiler alert, guys. So if you don't want any spoilers, don't listen to this bit. There's no Tangled or Frozen in there, and I'm like, we've just opened Frozen World, and this is the new show. There is no.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you've seen enough of that now. If you want to see it, just go to the place. Probably. I don't know why they think.
So.
Why they thought of that? They got Mulan in it though, right?
And Hercules, which I'm very happy about. But the only thing that I'm unsure about is the images that are projected onto water are static images. I don't know why they've chosen to do that, because it's
as in it looks different to World of Colour, where
it's
World of
completely
Colour
different.
is
World of
more
Colour, it's a video,
projection.
you know, like it's all moving.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, it's
Cascade
all
of
moving.
Brides, it is a static image of Mulan with a sword like that, zoomed in. Then it's, you know, and I just thought that was really interesting that they decided to go with static images projected onto the rig and not like World of Colour style, or even going back to Dreams where they'd have Peter Pan and Wendy and different things on the on the water. So at the moment, I think it's not a bad show. I think it has the potential to be a really great show, but
Would you sacrifice this for Tales of Magic?
What do you mean? So would I give up Tales of Magic for that?
Yeah. What would you prioritise? You've got one night in the parks, 2 days, but one night in the parks.
Tales of Magic. I'd always choose
Tales of Magic. Tales of Magic in its full.
Yeah, I was going to say with
iteration with the
projections, everything.
Yeah.
Tales of Magic. But then again, you know, if I was in Disneyland Anaheim, am I going to choose, you know, World of Colour? Depending on it, it really does depend on what World of Colour they're showing. Or
I'm not picking World of Clover over Fantasmic. No matter
exactly.
what iteration it is.
Thank you. Like, I feel
Fantasmic is my favourite.
Cut from the same cloth. Like I'd choose Fantasmic over literally everything, because it's
and literally anything. Yeah.
Even Paint the Night. Paint the Night. I'd rather watch Fantasmic. So
yeah, I love Paint the Night. Paint the Night is my favourite night parade ever. Yeah. But it still doesn't beat Fantasmic for me. It just won't.
Yeah.
But,
so I mean, of course, go see it for yourself. If you can't get there and see it for yourself, watch it on YouTube. I'm gonna wait until I've seen it next weekend, and I'll make my mind up then. I think I really do have to see it with my own two eyes before I can make a real judgment for it. But you know, again,
because when you're there, it's the whole atmosphere and the whole buzz and the magic of it, and oh man, you know what? It's really like, all of that. Like you think it doesn't impact your decision on it, but it does, because you need to be a part of it. You need to be soaked in the magic.
Bubble. So you need to be in Disney
you do need to be in the bubble.
Watch it on YouTube in your living room. It's not the same. You know,
it's not the same.
And I'm sure everybody knows that. So I'm going to reserve my final thoughts until I've actually seen it in person. Do you want to talk about the advert, or are you not bothered about the advert?
I saw it briefly, but I can't really remember much of it, to be honest with you.
Disneyland Paris has got a new advert, guys.
Yeah. It got slated, apparently.
It did. Because for whatever reason, they just... Well, Tower of Terror doesn't exist, and...
What? How dare they?
Yeah, I know. Your favourite Tower of Terror does not exist in this advert when they're showing off the Disney Adventure World. They put web slingers by the new lake. Well, it's not. It was all really strange, but if you want to
bizarre.
It's like, you know, like going back to Dreams, Not the show, like actual sleep dreams. You know, like when you're somewhere in a dream and everything's like back to front. It's like that.
Yeah.
That's what the Disneyland Paris
yeah.
advert's like. You're like, I'm at work. Everything's the wrong way round, and that's not there anymore. Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Maybe I'll have a look at it now, but maybe I won't because that'll just annoy me that Tower of Terror is not in there.
It's on Twitter for you to enjoy. Is it a big deal?
Are you going to go on Tower of Terror next week?
I am.
Are you?
I am, yeah. Well, I've measured B, and she is tall enough. She's 104 now.
Does she like it though?
This kid is a thrill seeker.
Okay.
She asks to go on it, so we're gonna try it. She's tall enough now for Star Tours, definitely. She's 2 centimeters above the what she was before. So Star Tours, Big Thunder, Tower of Terror, she's now tall enough to do. So we'll see.
Wow. How far?
But I would like to see what she's like. She's quite a brave kid. She's quite.
Yeah, no. The drop sensation isn't for everyone, but yeah, maybe she'll enjoy it.
She likes Toy Story parachutes though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a starter to it. That's a gateway to it. So she likes that then. Maybe she'll enjoy that. But yeah.
What I need to pack.
So really? you are doing your fashion series on TikTok.
Well, it wasn't
Have
a
you
series,
decided what you're going to wear?
What to wear. It wasn't a series.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, have you decided what you're going to wear?
I've been carefully looking at the weather. I'd really like to wear the green Damson Madder dress because I feel myself in that, but also dressy enough to take pictures as like, you know, for socials and stuff. And also, I'm going to Royal Banquet before I go into World of Frozen.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going into World of Frozen about 3:30, 4. Can't remember exactly what time. About that time, I'm going for lunch at Royal Banquet. So I'd like to wear something nice to Royal Banquet and then be able to get pictures in it after. And then I was thinking, so far the weather looks pretty good. It looks like it's going to be around 13 to 14 degrees. Potentially up to 15. No rain forecasted yet. So I'm thinking, you know, in the evening if it does get cold, because we can go in and out of the land as much as we want, I could always run back to the hotel because we're only in Val d'Europe or apartment, and then stick some jeans and a hoodie on and go back for the nighttime show because I just worry about getting cold now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll look forward to the outfits as well.
I might I might take over the Instagram for the couple days that I'm there. If there's anything you guys want to see, then
show some stuff.
Yeah. If there's anything you guys want to see, let us know, and I'll do my best to post. I might do another you decide day thing. That might be quite fun. While I'm out.
Yeah, that's fun. That's pretty good. I mean, I would imagine for Disney Adventure World, they want all of it, so I don't think that would work.
Well, no, but I feel like people consume so much
Regal View, or do you want like people? Yeah.
I mean, if I go to Regal View, it won't be for the food, guys. I'll literally just be going in for
for the bar.
Lounge.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. We're coming up to a wrap now because it's been about an hour and a half almost, but it has been very interesting few days, of course.
Yeah.
Disney Adventure World has started to open. We know now what it looks like, and by the time we come back, we are going to have our own thoughts on what we thought of it while we was there. But it's a new era.
It is.
Everyone, it's a new era in Disneyland Paris.
And it's overwhelmingly positive, I think. I think it's
100%,
it's better than I imagined it would be, so I can't wait to see it for myself. I think this is really going to make a big difference to Disneyland Paris now.
Yeah. It'll get the respect it deserves, I think.
I think it's a start of it, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So there we are. We will keep eyes on it, of course, with all news coming in. Reports of our own, and any other stuff that we think will be worth sharing with you guys. But for now, that's it. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Take care.